Thanks for coming on. I'm so excited to have you.
Thanks for having me. This is so fun.
I know. And you're rocking your shirt. Is that one of your shirts?
Yeah, this is one of my shirts.
Be stronger than your excuses. I need that because I got a lot of excuses. Okay, so girl, tell me about you, where you're at, your business. If you have any kids, tell me, who are you, who's Mikki, and who is Passion Threads?
So, I'm Mikki. I have my son. He's 13. I had to think what's the year that they say I'm a teenager. 13. I'm the founder of Passion Thread Co. We design, t-shirts and apparel that have motivational sayings to remind women how powerful they are and badass they are at the end of the day. And I'm a paralegal during the day, and that's what I do like on my side right now.
Shut up.
Passion Threads. Yeah.
What? We didn't know this. You're
Yes,
doing that
yes.
too. So you're a busy mommy.
Oh, yes. I was waking up at 4:30 in the morning every day, and I pulled it back to 5:30 so I can function like a normal human being.
Right?
Yeah.
What time do you go to sleep at?
By 8:39, the latest.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I call myself a baby grandma. I have to. There's just no way. My son's
No.
got basketball. It's like, it's nonstop, so
So your son is in sports too.
he's in sports as well. So he's in basketball.
Oh my gosh, that's craziness. So you're one and done. That's it. You just have your baby boy.
I have mine, and then my husband has two daughters, but
Oh,
they only come like a little bit, or at least one of them does. So yeah, but
nice. I love a blended family.
it's a blended family. So there's times where there's two kids in the house. And then we got the two furry the dogs. So it's like
You
two more kids.
forget the furry friend, the furry family. My
Yes.
is like, yeah, I have a brother and a sister, and I'm like, where? And he's like, Taz and Duchess, and I'm like, okay, which is our dogs. So yes, you can't forget the furry family. How did you start Passion Threads?
So I started originally writing quotes on my mirror in my gym every morning to give myself motivation. And then I had thought that's what I want to be able to put on t-shirts so other people can see it and I can wear it to remind myself, right? Because if you're wearing it, you can see it. People ask you about it while you're walking.
Right.
Just not just having it. And then, it took me almost a year of like, I don't know if I could do this. And I was like, you know what, just go for it. And I just started it. Literally it originally started off on Etsy. So it was like really, really barely started. And I'm like, you know what, we got to go full blown, get your website, get a domain, get all of it. Like, just keep going.
If you're going to do it right. Right.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes. So how long have you been doing it for?
A little bit over a year now.
Okay.
So I'm still like pretty new to it all,
Right. Yeah. It's you're still in your beginning stages, like as we are too, like, and it's a journey and it's fun, but you have kind of like that, it's different where it's like you were doing it for yourself and you felt like, this is something that women could use because our words are so powerful and we don't even realize we're manifesting the things that we say. And it's like, why not put it on a shirt, wear it, and it's true, like you say, you wear it and it catches people's attention, like, oh, what is that? And then they ask you and it's like, okay, that's now in the back of my mind, that's something now I need to do every day, or just at least do I have the shirt on too, because let's implement it, right? Yeah, I love that. That's a really cool factor of your business. And like, where do you get these quotes? Do you just make them up? Are you inspired by someone? Like, where do you find these quotes at?
Sometimes I feel like they're like stuff that I need. I make a lot of excuses. So I was like, you know what, be stronger than these excuses. So I kind of like came up with a little thing on it. There are some sayings I don't have on t-shirts yet because I'm like, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I'm a badass. I want to have some of those because that's how I feel, right? And I'm like, maybe we'll do like a hashtag badass, something like that.
We need a collab. I feel like a collab is like, we need to like do something. Because like for me, it was like the MILF thing. It was like, ooh, do I want to put that on a shirt? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if and it's like, but it, like you said, it grabs people's attention, and it's Yours is, I think, a little bit more meaningful for sure, but like I like the excuses, like because we all have excuses, like let's be real.
Yeah.
So you have a Etsy account still, or are you just off your website, or how do you
I'm
do?
just off my website now. So I run everything off my Shopify store now. The Etsy has no listings on there anymore. The store's still up, but no listings, but everything's on Shopify. The next move is now at this point, we're going to try to get tank tops because summer's happening. Some people don't like the t-shirt look. So I'm like, okay, we'll start doing some tank tops. And
Yeah,
then,
for sure.
yeah.
Definitely. I love that. One thing I wanted to ask you was you are a startup and you are a mommy. I mean, you're a paralegal too. So like how do you juggle like all of these things, and you're a wife? Like how do you do all of this? What does your daily routine look like?
So I wake up at 5:30 in the morning every day right now. I get my workout in. So that's like my self-care. I have to
And
do
she
my
works out.
workout.
And she works out.
I have to get my workout in. If not, I'm like literally, I feel like I'm not nice to people anymore after that because that's my only opportunity for me. Like literally in the morning while everybody's sleeping.
That's how you fill your cup.
I have to fill up my cup because I've done it where I wasn't doing that for a while and I was so burnt out. I was just constantly snapping. So I was like, you know what? Change it up.
Mm-hmm.
I do that. I just have like a very routine base. I'll go do that. Like, you do some stuff around the house, get the kid up, get his stuff ready. And then it's like work hours, 8 to 5, 8 to 4. I work my day job. And then
My gosh.
right after that, either my son has practice. It's just like, I run off my phone calendar. Like my calendar alerts me like, okay, that's next. Okay, that's next kind of
Right.
thing. So,
Right.
but on the weekends, that's the one thing on the weekends, I don't have anything really on my calendar unless it's my son's games to try to like relax and have a minute for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing is that self-care portion. It really is not a selfish thing. You really need to do it for yourself in order to do all the other things that we want to be able to do in life.
So would you say like that's like a boundary that you've just set for yourself, is just having that time for yourself? Or
That and like literally, I'm very even like with work at 4 o'clock on the dot, I'm off. Like I work from home, but it's like 4 o'clock on the dot. Nobody asks me a question. Send me an email. It'll be replied back to tomorrow. Like
I,
I don't work overtime.
that's good because that's so hard to do sometimes. Like, do you find yourself like, or was it just like, nope, I need it? Like, like was it easy for you to just set that boundary?
It wasn't easy at first, but I had to because I work for about 10 attorneys. So I had to be like,
Oh,
nope. And they work all sorts of hours, girlfriend. So I'm like,
no.
you know what? I'm off at 4. I got my kid. I have responsibilities. If that doesn't work for you, I'm the wrong person to hire. I like was just straight up like, this is what I need. Cause I worked at places, it's until 5, 6 o'clock. And I'm like, you're coming home. And how do you do that? Your kid's at school until 6 o'clock. I'm like,
Right.
I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, good for you. Like, just be
yeah,
able, and you're badass. You need to make that shirt because you sound like you're a badass.
we got to do the hashtag badass. We're doing that
Boundaries,
next.
set your boundaries, and just know your worth. And if they want to rock with you, they want the best, then they're gonna have to deal with your hours. And
Yes.
I like that. I appreciate that because it's really hard to set those type of boundaries. Just in general. With your business, do you involve your son in any way? I mean, how do you involve anyone else? Like, I know you said that you just come up with these quotes yourself, but does anyone else help you with your business that you're running?
So it'll be funny. Or not funny. So my son sometimes will like take photos of me in the backyard. So he likes to take photos. So I let him roll with that. When I'm putting the designs on the shirts, of course, everything's like with alignment and everything like that to have. And I'm like, I don't know. So I'll sometimes get the kids involved. Like, what do you guys think? Or if I'm in between two different designs, because I'm like, it's the saying or the font print or whatever. I'm like, which one do you guys like? Which one's better? Which one's better? So the kids get involved with that, my husband sometimes, but that's how I kind of get them involved. It's kind of fun. They like to see the process. They've seen me like literally on the floor crying because something came out wrong,
Mhm.
and you still move forward, right? So they're seeing that like it's not always this woohoo, like
No,
that's not how
there's
business
ups, there's
works.
downs.
Exactly.
And it's good for them to see, definitely. I mean,
Yeah.
not for you to be crying and stuff, but
No, but you know what? Hey, we're human, and that shows them too that they can be emotional if they need to be because we'll still get through it at the end of the day.
That is true. I like that. That is
Hmm.
true. It's all authentic, and it's okay to show your emotions.
Yeah.
Don't bottle them in. So that's good. Do you press them yourself? Like, how do you?
No, I don't. I have a manufacturer that does it for me. So I have to like literally place it to a T where I want it on the program in
Right.
order for it to come out the right way.
Right. And then if you like screw it up, then you're screwed,
Oh,
right?
we've done that one time. Yep, we had a design in the front and the back, a whole different design. Messed that up. Somebody purchased it, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed." I was
Wow.
like, "Let me get you a reprint," right? Like mistakes
Right.
happen. Who would have thought that the design was on the back too?
Right.
So
So
yeah.
we met at the Boss Babes and brunch.
Mhm.
How do you do a lot of events normally, or do you just sell online, or how does that normally look for you?
So I typically sell online. That was my second event that I've gone to sell
Girl,
in
you love
person.
that
Thank you.
event.
Thank you. Yeah, that was my second event, and then, I would like to do it more often, but it has to I really feel like for my time to be spent to not only get, like, a lot of merchandise to sit on, the right group of people at the end of the day, because that's my time too. I'm like, I almost would rather just kind of sell online, but I
Mhm.
love that interaction I get with, like, when I go there and I see all the different women and, like, just chatting it up with it's different than just
Yeah.
doing it online.
Yeah, especially with like business women because these kind of quotes are what we need to like inspire ourselves to keep us going. So,
Yeah,
absolutely, definitely.
yeah.
One of the things I wanted to ask you, I know you've been doing this for like a year now, but is there anything that you wish that you've knew before starting your business with trial and error? Just someone maybe that wants to start their own t-shirt company that you can share with?
I would honestly just say just start.
Just do
Literally, it just do it because for me, I kept being like, it's not, I don't know. Does that look?" I was so overly critical on myself in general. Like, just start. It's never going to be a perfect time. And not everything's going to come out perfect at the moment of, just do it and you're going to learn as you go. And honestly, too, it's if you're not sure, just ask somebody. Somebody's willing to sometimes give you that help.
it. Right.
We never
Absolutely.
know unless we ask.
And what's the worst they're gonna say, right?
No.
No. Okay, move
I'm
on.
like, okay, next person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next.
Yeah.
Thank you, next. Absolutely. What's your favorite app that you use as a business owner?
I guess it would just really be Instagram because that's really the only app that I use for my business right
Oh,
now. And then yeah, I just do Instagram. That's how I promote my business out there. And then I have my Shopify app on my phone, but everything's on the main computer normally.
right. Do you I know your content is good. How do you feel like content like do you feel like you're confident like with it? Like you're steady enough? Like what would you wish for your content?
I think I would wish I do a little bit more of showing behind the scenes a little bit of like me doing stuff, being more consistent, I guess,
Mhm.
and showing a little bit more of the day stuff that we have in our day too, right? Because it's not all I do. Like,
Right.
and it's figuring out, I guess, when it comes to content, because my Instagram account, of course, is my business slash personal. So it's like that balance kind of between the two of blending it. But I
Mhm.
am the brand behind the business. It is me.
Mhm.
So
Definitely.
it's just, being more consistent, I think, at the end of the day and having that confidence that just put it out there.
Right. Are you on TikTok also or just Instagram?
Just Instagram right now. I'm
Just
holding off to see what if TikTok stays because I was addicted, so I deleted the app. We're not about to do that, girl.
it's kind of addicting and then you're like scrolling and you're like, "Wait, I should be doing something productive."
Yeah. So I literally had to delete the app because I was addicted to it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not going back on it unless if it stays, then I will probably actually open up when I've heard a lot of good things about TikTok. So that would be my next step.
Yeah, TikTok is great. The algorithm is great. It's funny though. I mean, recently, I don't know, ever since they like deleted it and came back, I feel
Hmm.
like they don't promote as much. I don't know if
Hmm.
maybe other people feel the same way, but I posted a video literally yesterday and it got 0 views. Like 0. You guys didn't even put it on no one's For You page or anything. So
Right.
know how I feel about TikTok right now, so I feel you on that. Instagram though, I feel like is really hard, if that
Hmm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But as long as you're working for it, I guess, the work will pay off, you know.
Yeah.
So one another thing I wanted to ask you was, I mean, you're a paralegal, you're a mom, you're a wife, you're a stepmommy also, which, can be hard also.
Yeah.
Where's a moment that you felt like giving up, but you just kept going? Because we need like to hear that inspiration for our mommies that are just starting out or even, established. What's a moment that you felt like, oh my God, I don't think I can do this?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like literally when I saw so I did the t-shirts, the first round of everything, and I decided let me order four out of like the 8 that I did. And when I saw that mistake in that moment I was like, I'm done. I can't do this. I messed up already. Like it was so in the beginning and so raw that I was like, I'm done. I was crying. I was like, I'm just gonna shut the store down. This is not meant for me. I can't do this.
Right.
And then I thought to myself, no, that's one mistake, right? Like I was able to fix it. And now I've even come up with more sayings and more people are wearing my stuff, right? So it's like, if I stopped there, nobody would have all the stuff that they're wearing currently.
Right. How does it feel like when someone's wearing your stuff? Like, how do
Oh my
you?
God. I like love it. I just like anytime I even get tagged, I'm like, yes, yes. I'm like, they're wearing the shirt kind of thing. I just love it.
Yes, it's the best feeling, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
for them to tag you, it's like, oh
I love
my
it. I'm like, reshare. Yes, honey.
God.
You look
Yes.
amazing in it.
So if you guys are watching this, please, like, wear his stuff and repost it and comment and, engage.
Yes.
It really does help as a business owner. And it just helps, feel like good inside. Like you're helping someone else feel good. Like, you're rocking their stuff, right? It makes you feel amazing, right?
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
definitely. So last question. This is a really fun question that I love to ask all the mommies. If you had one superpower, what would it be?
I don't even know. That's an interesting question. I wouldn't even know. I guess it would almost be having more time, right? I think that I always have like want more of that quality time kind of thing. That superpower, like to be able to give more time back to us somehow, you
Okay.
know?
So like, what's his name?
It's
Not
almost like the Flash, like you can go back in
okay.
time.
Okay.
Okay. It's almost like
Okay.
that. Like it just I want to be able to have more of that time. Like time goes by so fast nowadays, right? I'm like, girl, it's 7 o'clock already. I'm like, I need it to be 5 to go for a walk, right? Like I need to enjoy some of the time. So that like I wish I could have more time.
I feel like after you had your son, time just flies.
Oh, it's almost disgusting how fast time flies with especially when you have kids
Oh,
and they're in sports. It's like,
yeah.
okay.
It goes by so fast. It's like
Hmm.
disgusting, like you said. It's like, ugh, like
Yeah.
why? They were just like this and now they're like taller than me. It's like, what's going on, you know? So
Yeah.
is your son tall?
He is he's about half like right around here. He's barely kind of getting through that
He's
growth spurt
13,
phase
he's gonna
right now.
pass you up real soon, yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Your baby's
yeah,
bigger than you, it's such a hard feeling.
yeah.
Okay, well, for our viewers, is there anything that you'd like to share as far as like how they can engage with you, how they get in contact with you, how they can shop with you, just your website? Do you have a link on Instagram?
Yeah, my website is in my Instagram bio. It's at Passion Thread Co. is my Instagram handle. Um, yeah, connect, just message. I mean, I'm always open to collaborating with people for specific sayings. I'm not there yet right now where it's like on a website where it's like custom, but I am more than happy to collaborate with women in general of certain things that they want on shirts. I'm actually working out with somebody right now for their brand that they want specific shirts, so we're collabing right now,
Love
and her
that.
stuff will be on my website before you know it.
Hey, love that. That's cool. I love that because like I sell shirts, you sell
Yeah,
shirts, but there's so much like success and just things to go around that why not collab, you know? And then
yeah,
I'm super big on collaboration because why not? You
yeah,
know, now my followers know your followers know me. It's like, it's just women helping women and just empowering each other, helping each other out. There's enough to go around. And there's a lot of ideas too, like maybe that you had an idea that I didn't even think about, So
yeah,
collaboration is amazing for
yeah,
business owners. So I'm all about collaboration.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Mikki, for coming on. We appreciate you. I can't wait to see, the new line that you're going to have, especially with your new tank tops and stuff for spring and summer. So when you do post or when you come out with that line, please let me know so we can repost on our page too.
Okay,
Um,
will do.
thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. This was
All
fun.
right. Have a good
Okay,
rest of your day. Bye-bye.
bye.